They all just roll off my beauty table. I think that's the one I need. I cannot get mad. By the way, my husband is not here today. He had things he had to do. So I'm trying to do this on my own. And it's not really, you never really realize how much you need that person behind the scenes until you don't have that person behind the scenes. And then you're like, my life is a mess. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the new Kylie Jenner setting powder. I have 4 different shades and 4 different shades of concealer that I want to go over with you guys. So if you noticed, I do not have my full face of makeup on yet. I just have a few things, my foundation, eyeshadow, lip, and lashes, because I'm going to be applying my face products along with the setting powder versus the Huda setting powder. So we're gonna see how it works, what I think about it, and all of that good stuff. But before we get into the video, just make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're instantly notified when I upload and become part of the hive. I do upload 3 days a week. You don't want to miss out on any of the cool, super fun videos that I do. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so now that I have uncomfortably zoomed you into my big old face, let's get into it. So we're going to do a few things. I'm going to go over which ones I have, which concealers I have, all that good stuff, comparing it to the Huda Beauty. So it's going to be probably a long video, so just make sure you get a drink, get a snack, sit down, relax. Alright, so the first one that I do want to show you is, I'm just going to show you the packaging. So the packaging is very sleek. It is just that matte black with the silver Kylie, has the ingredients on the back and the size. Same old, nothing special. I am trying to get the price on here, so give me 1 second. Okay, so they are $24 if you were lucky enough this past weekend. You were able to get them for $19.20, so that's good. So they're $24 and they are 0.35 ounces. So let's go over the actual product. So this one is in the shade beige, and I'm trying to get it so it's not glaring out. It is a baby pink. It is a plastic container, and like I said, it is 0.35 ounces. I'm sorry, yes, 0.35 ounces. And then we have the Huda Beauty, which is 0.71 ounces, and you have that. Let's see how much the Huda Beauty is. If I'm looking at the monitor, guys, just let me know below. I try not to, but sometimes I just like to look and just make sure like I'm okay, I don't look a hot mess. Okay, so the Huda Beauty setting powder is $34, and again, this is $24, so it is $10 more, but you're getting almost basically, well, no, over double of what you're getting in the Kylie. So let's talk packaging before we apply anything to our face. I'm just gonna say it. This is the cheapest packaging that she could have come up with. Like, I was expecting so much more. Like, this is just, it's literally the lightest little plastic, almost like kid makeup. Like, it's just not, I do like that she did the ovals, if you can see that. I don't know if you're going to be able to or not. Try to get a little closer for you, but she did the ovals in here instead of circles, which will actually help get the last little bit of the powder out for you without because circles, it can sit on it and not slide out, but the ovals are going to make sure that it goes out of the corners. I don't know, just letting you know. So I got 4 colors, like I said. The beige is the one that I used on my eye because I always put concealer on and then I set my eye before I do my eyeshadow. So I have used beige. I'm going to try to use a couple of them today if I can, because I also got translucent, yellow, and soft pink. I mean, I might look a mess, but it's okay. I didn't get the darker ones. I know she has 2 other darker shades, but I mean, it's not gonna do really anything on my face, so I did not get those. So I did get 4 concealers, because when you got a translucent powder, you got a concealer for half the price. They're $20. I got them for 10 each. I thought that was bomb, so I was like, I'm on it. So I got Hickory. I already have one, which is actually one of my favorite lightweight concealers. It's Birch, and I like to wear it when I'm doing like a more dewy look. So if I do like my Giorgio Armani or my La Mer foundation, I always revert to Kylie because it's a little bit more lightweight than my Shape Tape or Morphe concealer and whatnot. Also, I'd like to take a minute to point out my eyebrows. I'm aware that they're not even. It literally took me 45 minutes today to do my brows. Have you ever had just like the worst brow day and you're like, you know what, sis, it ain't even worth it. Just get on camera. Who cares? Like, I did my best. Like, this one looks amazing and this one looks like if I just like this. What if I just did my whole video like this? All right, guys. We're just gonna do the Kylie Jenner. No, bitch. No. Ugh, God. Anyway, so just bear with me with the brows, all right? Don't come for me. Just be nice. So the next one I have is Stone, and I got Sand, and I have Ivory. So here's the problem. The problem is with buying concealers from Kylie, you have no idea what shade they are. You kind of just do your best with the pictures because you can't buy it in store yet. All right, so this is in the shade Stone. It's very light. This is in the shade Sand, which is also very light. They're actually a little bit darker than they look. This is Hickory because this is definitely like blinding you guys out. I'm doing my best. And this is Ivory. Okay, so you have from top to bottom, you have Ivory, Stone, Sand, and Hickory. So let me see if I can like pull it in just a little bit to give you a little bit more color. So I think I'm gonna go with Ivory because I do like a more white on my face. So I'm gonna go in with Ivory and I'm going to do my under eyes. I'm actually gonna do both under eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. So first I start right here where my like dark circles will begin. I don't start over here because I really don't like it to be like all there. And then I just swoop it, swoop it, swoop it, swoop it, swoop it, swoop it till the end of the eye, and see how I have that. And then I just drag down just a smidge. I say just a smidge, but like, girl. So I am gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna just start packing at the bottom. I start blending at the bottom because that's where I'm gonna get those sharp lines if I don't get it like in before it dries. Okay. Oh, girl, we're bright. So look at the difference. Without concealer, which is still, it's still very pretty. With concealer, it's like, girl, look how, ooh, it's so bright and so pretty. I don't dip it when I go to do my nose. So now that I put this on my eye, I go up the nose, and a little bit wider down here. Just a little bit, like that. And then I'll do the leftover on the chin. Give that chin some life. And then the leftover on the forehead. I'm not real big at all of this stuff. Look, I made it pretty for you. Yeah, and again, my hair is crazy back because I needed you guys to have access to the fish. All right, so we're eventually gonna get into that setting powder. So I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna go in the setting powder now. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna do the Huda Beauty, and on this side, I'm gonna do Kylie. So Huda, Kylie. I'm gonna do soft pink for Kylie. Just because like I never really, ooh, Jamie, your girlfriend. I never really, I've never used pink underneath, but I don't want to use beige because I've already used beige on like my eye. And when I opened it, by the way, you got to be careful. Look at that. Oh my God, it flies everywhere. So I'm going to use the soft pink under my eyes and see how that goes. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M510 as usual. So I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to get rid of any creasing that may have occurred while I was chit-chatting and contouring. And pick up some product, twirly twirly. It is pretty pink. And I'm just going to, ooh, okay. So you can definitely see the pink a little bit on my face, which I think is kind of weird. I feel like it's nice. Oh, I almost just put bronzer on my under eye. I feel like it's nice, but it's very lightweight. Like when you do 𝓤𝓚𝓚 or you do like the Huda, I'm going to show you, it's way thicker. So it's a heavier powder, which is not bad. Like I know it sounds like it's bad, but it's really not. So that is the pink powder. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get, but it is actually like a baby, it's like this color pink, like it's a baby pink. So I think it's doing okay. I don't really see it like doing a lot of creasing, too crazy. You're gonna get creasing. It's freaking setting powder. So we are gonna wipe this brush off, dust it. And then I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty, which is one of my favorite setting powders. I know this was a big scandal. We've talked about it. I don't care. I'm sorry. Banana Bread is what it's called. It's just my favorite. The only thing that I don't like is that it is very perfumed, where like the Kylie one, I didn't really smell anything with that. So, and we're going to go in, and this is more of a beige one, so my eyes might look a little crazy to y'all because one is going to be more pink, which I don't understand really why the pink is there. So we're gonna go in with the Huda one and just do the same. Sweep it over where we laid down that concealer. So the Huda Beauty setting powder is definitely much thicker. Look at the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. If you look, I don't know if you can see it, but see how you can see my under eye starting to crease out, where this one, it looks flat. There's a huge difference. You can see, I'm sorry, I'm looking in the monitor. You can see the difference in the under eye. So keep that in mind. This is a very lightweight product. So before we move on, I am going to take yellow down my nose, my chin, and whatnot. All right, so it is pretty yellow. Again, the lights are gonna blind that out. You're not really gonna be able to see that. All right, and then I'm gonna go up my nose. Oh. It's not as yellow as the 𝓤𝓚𝓚 banana powder, but it's definitely, it has a yellow undertone. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna be all kinds of different crazy colors. So look at that, see how you could still kind of see like under here starting to crease a little bit, starting to set in. This is way more fuller coverage. Like that's the only thing, is if you don't really mind super lightweight, I'm gonna try to go in again, but this time I'm gonna use translucent. I'm gonna go with translucent and see what happens with this Moda brush that I just got in my BoxyCharm. I'll link my video above. This is the only brush I liked out of the collection. I'm gonna try to put more here and see if I could get, oh my goodness, that's gonna give me nothing but white. No, yeah, so it's not really, I'm trying to get rid of the powder without like having stuff like all over, and I'm trying to like get my contour, my nose back, because it's definitely gone. Alright, so it definitely, like, I don't know if you could tell because the studio lights, they're so great. Sometimes they're just too great because, like, I don't think you can see everything I do. Oh, see how white this is, though? No, let's try to get some of that excess off. Okay. And I'm also using Tequila Tan by Kylie and my Morphe M530. When doing my eyes, I really went in with the beige on my eyes for a more, like, obviously smoother application, and it was really amazing on the eye. Like, it made my eyes so smooth, so I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good. But to be honest with you, I don't think it's great. I don't think it's terrible, but I think if you spend just like a little bit more money, you're gonna get a better product and a bigger amount. So that's my only concern, is that not only are you getting like a lower quality amount, but you're also getting like a smaller size. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead in with my blush. I am doing the Kitten Baby by Kylie. I love her blushes and bronzers, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did a video on that also that I can go ahead and link above so you can see. I need my hair to get out of my face. So put some blush on it. And it brings the, I feel so flat for some reason. All right, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna go in with my under eye and finish that off camera, and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so I went ahead and I zoomed you back on out so we can get into more of a comfortable zone. I did my blush, my highlighter, my setting spray, my under eye, eyeshadow all off camera just to get it done because this video is already super freaking long. So I really think like my ultimate review is that I feel like this one for Kylie, it starts to settle just a little bit quicker than Huda does. It's definitely more lightweight than the Huda setting powder. The colors definitely have like their differences. So beige and translucent are going to be my go-to, where the pink and the yellow probably not so much. I think I'll use yellow if I get a little bit more tan in the summertime because summer is coming. And the pink, I'm not really sure where we were going with the pink one, but I feel like it kind of brought more of like my normal looking skin through. I will honestly tell you, I don't think that this is a must buy, and which is really shameful because I really do love Kylie products and you guys knew that. But I think that for $10 more, you can get a way better setting and a way better finish with the $34 Huda Beauty. So you cannot bake with Kylie. I don't bake, so it doesn't really, that's not a negative for me. But if you're a baker for your face, then you're not going to use this. It's way too lightweight. And I feel like the more you put on, it's not really going to do more coverage. It's actually going to do more damage. It's going to make it more dry and more like wrinkle looking and texture and all that other nasty stuff that you really don't want in a setting powder. But guys, honestly, this one or Laura Mercier, I think it's like right around the same. It's like $39, but again, you're getting a much bigger container. It's a thicker formula. I really like it. I think that they're okay if you really want to get them, but they're not my favorite. I will probably never reach for these. I'll probably give them to friends or family because I don't think that they're terrible. I just think they're eh. And with what we already have on the market, I would definitely not be reaching for these. I think that the packaging is the cheapest packaging that they could put it in. If you have this or if you bought this, let me know if you think the same thing below. Like if the packaging is hella cheap. Like I feel like if I drop this outside, like even one time, just a little, it's gonna break it. So these are going to be a miss for me. Sorry Kylie, you tried. Maybe it'll be like the blush highlighter fiasco, where like in a year we'll see a better formula. I don't know. We've said enough negative stuff now. I'm just not a super huge fan. As for the concealers though, they are one of my top favorite concealers. They're more of a lightweight coverage, so if you're looking more of a heavy duty coverage, you're gonna go Tarte, Morphe, NYX. Whereas if you're doing more lightweight, then these are gonna be really great for you. Again, I wear them with certain foundations. Where I have a thicker, heavier foundation, I'll wear a thicker, heavier concealer. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I'm sorry it was super long, but as always, I love you and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!